honor and my pleasure to bring to the line the new COOs of AmeriPlan, Mark and Tracy Jarvis.
All right. Thank you, everyone. We're excited to be here. We got more people coming in that you'll have to let in, Joe. I'm going to mute everybody. All right. Well, welcome, everyone. It is exciting for us to be with you tonight. This is our first opportunity Zoom. I know it's going to be an exciting time. We have a lot of people coming in, and we're just want to just share with you a little bit tonight, just about our story is back in 1994. AmeriPlan was only in Dallas, Texas, and I was living in Austin. And I remember sitting down with the founders of the company, and I said, "Man, I think this would go great in Austin." It was just a local dental plan, and they were doing a fantastic job. And anyway, so they sent out a little mailer, got a few dentists, and I got started. I was doing this very part time, and it just started growing. Every month it was a little bit more than the month before. The next thing I knew, I was a full time person in AmeriPlan. So, why does it work? And I'm going to share with you a little bit tonight about a presentation. But why does AmeriPlan work? What is this really all about? What's the opportunity about? And I am navigating through some technology right now, and so hopefully you can bear with me on that. But can you see my screen, Joe? Thumbs up. All right. So, what is AmeriPlan? What's the new AmeriPlan about? It is about really making an impact in helping families save money in healthcare. And if you know anything about what's going on in healthcare today, it was already a big issue, the cost of healthcare, and for businesses to afford to actually provide healthcare, has been a challenge. But it's even a bigger challenge today because more people are getting laid off, and I can just tell you from a business person's perspective, with AI today, that a marketing department that used to take me like 15 marketing people, I can get the same job done with one person today. And so what does that mean to us? That means there are people that are losing their jobs. There are people that are needing health care, and we've got the solution. So AmeriPlan has been servicing people for over 30 years now, and I can tell you, I think we're just getting started. And I want to talk first about our founding principles, because everything we do here at AmeriPlan is all filtered through three founding principles. The first founding principle is to build a company that would honor and glorify God. And you might say, well, that's kind of weird, Mark. How do you do that? Well, it's very simple. We love and encourage people wherever they're at in life. The second founding principle is to develop humble leaders that are willing to serve. And this is about willing to serve the brand new person. And when you meet our leaders, it's one team, one dream, and they're obviously here to serve. The third founding principle is to create an environment where people can win at every level. So, as you're on here tonight, winning for some people may mean, man, I just need to save on my health care, and I just want to hear about these services. And for others, it may be, I want to save on health care, but I want to earn a few extra $100 a month. And for others, it may be about building a legacy income. And we were very blessed that that's what we were able to do, with AmeriPlan. Our commitment to you is that no matter what is winning for you, we are 100% sold out that no matter how small or how big your dream is, we are going to be right there beside you, cheering you on every step of the way. So, why AmeriPlan? Well, I think we just said it. Healthcare is expensive, and it covers these variety of services today as well. So, and Joe, just remember to let people in. So the single member, the membership, the value is, we have three different benefits today, and I can tell you, I want to paint a picture to you. Is I spent all day today, and we have more benefits coming. That's all I can tell you. But these are incredible benefits. Telemedicine. Telemedicine is where you don't have to go to the doctor. Okay, this is where you can get on the phone, and a majority of the things that you go through, you can tell your siblings, and you can do a video call because they're doing everything but touching you. They're talking to you, and but they can prescribe right over the phone. But you can handle most of your healthcare needs, because why go to a doctor's office where everybody's sick, and you may not be sick, but you might be when you leave. Okay, so I've always said it's important. This telemedicine is an incredible feature. The next thing that I want to cover is really the dental is the dental plus, and the dental plus is really where I know that I built most of my business back in the day with the dental plus. It consists of dental, vision, prescription, also telemedicine, also chiropractic for $19.95 a month. And here's what I'll tell you is that I remember years ago that I sat down with Tracy, and that's probably why she married me today. But I sit down and I said, listen, instead of paying this, you pay that. And I said, a typical teeth cleaning that would x-rays and examination, all that would end up costing you $250, somewhere in that range. And here you could get that for about 75% off. So if you just got your teeth cleaned twice a year, you actually, and that's one person, you save more money than what the plan costs you, okay, on a monthly basis. And not only that, it covers everyone in your house. Now, I know that I'm not sure what the record is, but I think there was a fraternity house one time that it's everybody in your house. It doesn't have to be your children. If they're at that address, they are all covered under these plans because it's not insurance, it is a savings plan. The Deluxe Plus, okay, for $39.95, not only do you get the telehealth, you get in-office doctor visits if you want to. You get a hospital advocacy program. You get ancillary services like blood work. You save up to 50 to 70% off on these ancillary services, plus dental, vision, prescription, and chiropractic benefits that are absolutely all done, okay, with providers that are providing top-notch services. So I went through the benefits pretty fast, but here's what I want to encourage you with is that when you save more money than what the plan cost you, and that's with one person, and you can do this in an entire household, that business stays on the books because people don't drop something that is saving them significantly, when they use it. So members, it's two ways to make an impact. You give members access to quality health care, at a savings. It's very inexpensive. You get immediate coverage the second that send that out. That you hit the apply button, you are approved, and you can use that for benefit consultants. We help people earn income. Okay, and here's what I want to say about that before I get into the compensation plan is, you know, is that I used to say this all the time is, and the reason I use the word used to is we just, after 19 years of being away, we actually acquired the assets of AmeriPlan, and we own 100% of everything, the provider base, the name, the membership base. And so we're going to do some very exciting things with this. But if someone goes out and they earn $400 or $500, part time, you ask yourself, is that a lot of money? And for some people, they say, not really. I said, but if you go do that the second month, okay, then instead of earning $300 or $400 again, you actually make that plus your first month. Then if you do it your third month, in every single month, okay, because the business stays on the books, you start working on your raise. So here's how this works. To get started as a benefit consultant, okay, there's a one-time $60 training fee. And then so your total out-of-pocket expense is going to be $99.95, and that comes with the deluxe plus membership as well. Okay, so $60 and you get started. When you enroll as a business consultant, there's 5 different ways that you can get paid. You get paid training bonuses, you get personal commissions, fast start, personal sales bonus, and generation pay. And I'm going to cover just a little bit of that. So let's start with the personal activity. When you enroll a business consultant for $99.95, you will receive a $60 training bonus, okay, plus the residual income the very first month. Well, what's the residual income? Well, it's basically 25% of $39.95, so you're looking at $10, okay, residual income. So for that $99.95 enrollment, you just got through making $70 on that enrollment. Now, on members, there's the $20 registration fee, and you get paid that as a customer acquisition plus the residual of 25% on any membership that they buy. So in the case of a Deluxe Plus, that would be basically $20 plus the $10. You'd be getting paid $30 on that new member. Now, here's how it works. It basically works like this. The more dollars, the more members that you have, the more that you make. So, in other words, if you have enough members or business consultants on the books, then you're not going to get paid. You're not going to get paid. You're not going to get paid 25%. You're not going to get paid 25%. An additional 5% bonus. Okay, a 5% bonus. So that means you're getting paid 30% instead of 25%. If you have enough business on the books, counting your business consultants and members, then over 2,000 worth, then you're going to be getting paid not just 25%, but you're getting paid this additional bonus that we give at the end of the month. So now you're getting paid 35% on your personal production. So as we start working our way up, and I'm not going to get into the qualifications tonight, but we have a career path, and it's a very simple. There's always something for you to be going for recognition and to get paid. And here's what it looks like. So you're going to have these regional sales directors. These are basically managers that have reached a certain level in the company, at least 250 in volume. You're gonna you're gonna override. Okay, when you become a senior regional sales director, 15% on everybody that you bring in that makes it to that management position. Not going to get into all this scale, but it becomes 15, 10, 5, 3, and 1. And this compensation plan right here was I'm just going to back up for a second. This was responsible for, over the years, we brought on 18 people, okay, that made it to this level right here, national sales director. And with this compensation plan and this benefits package, just like it sits right here today, we had 18 people, and the average income for these people was right at $100,000 a year. Okay, some made 50, some made a lot more than 100, but it produces massive income, and you know, but what it really does is it gives somebody hope on a track. And I'm going to share with you some stories because I got people on here tonight. I met a young lady. This was back in about 95, I believe, 94. And her background was working at McDonald's, and she became, very successful with a six-figure income in this company. Another gentleman I met was in before I was driving a bus, and he developed a six-figure income in this company. And at that time, it was only $19.95. That's all we had to sell. So this can generate income, and the reason it works is because it stays on the books. Okay. So here's how you get started: is become is you hit fast start, become an all-star. And if you become an all-star in your first 30 days, you're going to get $100 bonus. Become a superstar, you're going to get a $250 bonus on top of the $100 bonus. So let me just show you what that looks like in your first 30 days. Okay. In your first 30 days, you will end up, okay. This is assuming that you have, and you don't have to have 5 business consultants. You could have all business consultants, or you could have all members. It's all about 250 in volume. This example is with you enrolling 5 business consultants and 2 members. And, with the bonuses that you would get, the $60 bonus plus the residuals, you're looking at, in that first 30 days, $510. Now, there are going to be superstars. And, a superstar is someone that helps 3 other people become regional sales director, in your first 60 days, could be 30 days, but that person, okay, is going to end up being a superstar, and you're looking at $770 to $910 in your first 30 to 60 days. So I know we covered a lot, okay, and I just want to just share with you. So why now? Okay, we have a 30-year foundation of providing services, and AmeriPlan is a brand. We're honored to be taking over the company. We built it to, we probably represented about 65% of the company back in the day. before we left. We went on, we built $100 million company in revenue. And, and we've got simple products and a compensation plan that will deliver. But we have a vision and we have a goal, and that is, okay, to, create 20 new people in the next 12 months that earn six figures. But we really want people, and I don't want to talk too much of the big money because they don't want it to feel hypey, but obviously you've got people that can go make a car payment and change their life, okay? And that can start happening in the first month or two of residual income. And here's what I know, that when I started, I said, man, if I could make $1,000 a month, then man, that would be, I mean, if I could make that, that would just be over the top. But after 1,000, I started believing for two. And then when I hit two, I thought, well, what would happen if I could actually make 3,000 and I could quit my job? And I did. Okay. And then it kept on every 2 months we were averaging, because it was we'd go work. If we went and made $500, that was a $500 raise on top of what we were already making, because you keep getting paid on all of these members as long as they're on the books. Okay, so it all starts with one decision, and so I want to spend a little bit of time and just visit with you and just tell you that the vision that we have for this company is to go up 8 times in 12 months. Why do we believe that we can do it? Number one, because of you, okay? And, I mean, all day today, I've been on the phone. We're going to be providing, these services are amazing, but we're going to be adding more services in the very near future. We will add stuff for your pets. I know people are, wanting stuff for pets, but we'll be adding a whole lot more, and we'll be making announcements, over the next 30 days of things that will not only, save your members and customers and the people you care about, but it's also going to create some great income for each and every one of you. So,
Tracy, yeah. Well, welcome everyone. We are so incredibly blessed to be here and to be on this journey with each and every one of you who are already with us in the company. And for those of you that are guests tonight, we're thrilled to have you here with us. And, it's such an honor for Mark and I to be back with people that we've known for so long and to get to meet so many new people. But we so love helping people change their life. And you can do that here at AmeriPlan simply by being a member and saving that money. I mean, I have my own testimony on the services. I mean, just 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I had an incredibly painful toothache, and I had to go, and it was amazing. Instead of costing me $216, I walked out paying $57. I was like, I love this. I love saving money. So it was so incredible. And I'm like, we can share that with anybody and everybody. Saving money can absolutely help change people's lives, especially if they have a big family. And again, as we said, it doesn't have to be family members, people living in your home, but amazing savings. So I love that. But we also change lives by helping people create extra income or the legacy income maybe that you're looking for. So whatever that is for you, Mark and I get excited about that. We've been doing what we do for 30 plus years now, and it's because we love it. We love the journey. We love serving people and helping others. This company, back in the day when Mark and I were working together, gave us our breakthrough. We worked hard and we had our breakthrough, and we're passionate still to this day about helping other people do the same thing. So we're very, very excited and hope you'll join us in this journey.
Well, and I just saw Terry said that she had two kids that in braces for the price of one. So
That's awesome.
what we want to do right now is we want to go to a couple around to a couple leaders that we've asked to say a few words, and I'm going to start out with Lorraine Brown Watkins. And Lorraine, we go back. We're just dear friends of ours, her and Kenny. So I'm going to see if I can bring Lorraine. Where is she at? There you go, right there. All right. Well, Lorraine, let's see. You're unmuted. It is great to be home, and just love for you to just share your heart just for a minute or so with everybody.
Well, I'm just excited, welcome back home. Somebody always got to stay home. So I stayed home for 31 years. We just celebrated 31 consistently here. And I'm just excited. And what this feels like, Mark, and I'm excited, Mark and Tracy, because you guys' heart, the character, integrity, all of that. You know how I feel about you guys. And Joe grew up right here. I remember when he got, came with AmeriPlan. But I'm just excited. What this feels like, after 31 years, it's like a relaunch of a company that's been around for 31 years with a new rebrand. And over the last week or so, since Saturday, I've been sleeping standing up because the phones just don't stop ringing and people are just excited. And what I'm most excited about is that individuals now can start dreaming big again. People have tried a lot of things over the years and they came back to where it really matters. What we have here, the masses need what we have. And I tell everybody that slow nickels is better than fast dollars. And here in AmeriPlan, I just want to tell all of the guests who are here, you in for a treat. Get right back to the person who invited you on this call, because if you can start dreaming one more time, you might have been in a lot of things over the years, but this is the last stop. This is the real deal. People have teeth, and if they don't have any, you can let them buy some, and the rest is history. And I'm just so excited to be here with all of you. It's great seeing all these wonderful people that we've worked with over the years. And I'm just excited. I'm excited, John.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Lorraine. I love it. If they don't have teeth, we'll just buy. We'll tell them to buy some, right? Amen. All right. Thanks for sharing. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Okay.
Click on that again.
Oh, there we go. All right. Now I'm going to go to another leader in the company, and she, just like Lorraine, has been here. She was here early on, and she came back, and she's always been one of the top recruiters in the company. So let me go to Sally Streck. Sally, are you there? You're going to have to unmute yourself, Sally.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny going back in time. We have such history. And what Lorraine said about the dentures, I was in the post office back in the day when we would do what I would call the 1 foot rule. And I said, not that you don't have nice teeth, but could you use a good dental plan? And he actually took his dentures out of his mouth and said, no, ma'am, I don't need one. Oh, and I didn't miss a beat. I said, oh, we can help you with those too, sir. And it was so hilarious. He actually got a plan. So we have such stories, don't we? But it's really exciting to see what's happening. We are at the forefront of consumer-driven healthcare. There is nothing out there in our space that does what we do. There is not a company like AmeriPlan. All there is traditional health insurance, and dental insurance is very expensive. So we've really got something unique. And even though we've been around over 30 years, we're more prevalent and necessary than ever. And I brought this up the other day, but everybody's used to working remote now. And because of how expensive everything is, there's just a huge market for having a home-based business that's very solid. And I like to say now, especially if you give us, this was the promise back then, and I think you guys brought it back. Everyone that's on this call that's a guest or you're coming back, you go ahead and put your blinders on. Let's have a lot of fun together. Let's help a lot of people. But if you'll devote 24 to 48 months on 8 to 12 hours a week, putting in the effort, will help you take this to financial freedom. So that's what I have to offer. Thank you guys for having me on. Great to be with all the other leaders too.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Sally. And I agree, give us 24 to 48 months and we're going to change your life. So, all right, I'm going to go right now to another one of our amazing leaders out of Dallas, and that is it's been with us for a long time as well. It's Lionel Burt. Lionel, are you on with us?
Hey, Mark, can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Hey, it's fantastic to be here. It's great to see all the leaders around the country. We're very excited about what's happening with the AmeriPlan. And thanks to you and Tracy for putting this together and just bringing everybody together for a new beginning. Like I said, Saturday is about getting this thing spark, and the spark is here, and the fire is burning. So we got to continue to burn this business up in a good way, in a very positive way. But I would tell you about the programs that we have from being here for 30 plus years, like Lorraine there. It's about having a fresh start with making money, the team bonus. You're talking about bonus pool. I mean, I've heard that in what, 10, 12, 15 years. I mean, it's crazy that we have these things in place so quickly to make this happen. So if you're a guest tonight, you're truly in the right place at the right time. It can never be a better time to partner up with AmeriPlan because you are independent. You're the boss. We're here to guide you with tools and transactions and a lot of funds to get you going. But I would tell you, if you need an extra $510 in the next 30 days, what a treat. You know, we had a program with 10 days. Now you got 30 days. So what's the excuse? There's no excuse. Make this your time. Make this your moment to get involved with AmeriPlan. And I always use the word test drive. Test drive this program. Give us 30 days and see if you do the work and follow the system, success is around the corner. I can talk forever about this program, but Mark and Tracy and all the leaders out there really appreciate you guys for being here tonight, and thanks for putting this on. And guests, let's go get it done.
All right. Thank you, Lionel. Your great word, and thank you for your dedication over all these years. It's been amazing. So appreciate your leadership. Now we're going to go to a lady that I say this, very, very humbly. She is the only person in the history of AmeriPlan that reached back in the day $100,000 a year in income faster than we did. And I'm telling you, she was a whole lot more talented than we are, but she is amazing. So let's go to our leader, Janie Jones.
Hey, thank you so much for having me here. I'm so grateful. 2 days ago, the company launched and my phone was just ringing nonstop. It felt like Christmas. My phone was lighting up and it was just nonstop. But so many excited people here. They're loving the savings. The compensation plan is amazing. Direct deposit, who doesn't love direct deposit, right? The pool money, the fast track bonuses, the recurring income. And that's really important nowadays because I've talked to so many people that are really concerned about retirement. I mean, I've had people that literally tell me, I thought I was going to have to work till I'm 80. So when we start sharing this program, it's like it's a blessing for them. They're like, I can finally start dreaming again. I can finally start thinking about retirement and be able to have that income that they can have, and they're just motivated right now. They want to build, they want a good company, they want good leadership and a compensation plan, and we have it all here. So they're excited. So thank you so much for putting everything in place, and we're having a whole lot of fun and we're just getting started.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Janie. Thank you for your leadership. I know, and congratulations. I know you're already on the scoreboard with this bonus pool and doing a fantastic job with that. So, all right.
Thank you.
Anything else? Yeah. Okay. Well, what I want to do right now is I do want to go to our website for just a second. I want to go to AmeriPlan News, and AmeriPlan News is something that you can go to anytime. Okay, it's the news of what's going on. You don't need a login number. You just go to AmeriPlanNews.com. We've got the compensation plan over there, but I wanted to show you this right here. Earn a share of a $5,000 bonus pool that we just kicked off, and it's basically it takes 6 points to earn a share. Now, a business consultant is worth 2 points, and a member is worth 1 point. So any way that you want to get there, and you can win multiple shares. I think Janie might already have about 4 shares. There's some of you that are having more. We're not going to recognize everybody tonight, but just know that over the next couple of weeks, we'll be recognizing people that are hitting the scoreboard. So $5,000 bonus pool. I just encourage you to be a part of it. So what I want to share with you as we close up is you might be looking for the first time, and you might be wondering, is this for me? Okay. Can I do it? And, you never know unless you try. Okay. And, I just want to, I struggled. I got involved in direct sales, early in life. In my first 8 years, I never signed anybody up. I didn't make $200. But what I did is I learned how to dream, and I learned that, just what could be possible. And then I met Tracy in a company that I did a little bit with. And then I got involved in AmeriPlan, and, the power of being able to get a raise each and every month. I can't stress enough that, may not seem that great the first month, but then the second month and the third month and the fourth month. We are here to build a product category with integrity that whenever your customers, your members buy it, it's just not going to make any sense for them not to keep it every single month. So we know that, our integrity is at stake, yours is, and, every single person you bring in, and we're going to build a solid membership base and benefits packages, and we're just getting started. We haven't even had the opportunity to really dive into all the possibilities. Today was really one of the first days of really on the phone, looking at what can we do to continue to add value to your members. So, I just want to encourage you to dream that if you want to know what your maximum potential is, it's what you can dream and what you can put on paper.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we're excited. August 8th was the official launch of the new AmeriPlan. So for all of you, we're all brand new. We're just getting started. It's going to be a lot of fun. So
it was August the 8th, and the number 8 stands for new beginnings. Yes. So we hope that you will join us in this new beginning.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right. Well, God bless you all. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. I will try to unshare myself. If you want to say hi, let's go. Let's make it happen. Go. You can unmute yourself, everyone. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.